The Walt Disney empire began with a simple idea and a small animation studio after losing his job. His story is not just about cartoons and entertainment. It's a true guide to perseverance, vision, and strategic negotiation, which you can perfectly apply to your own financial life. Today, we're going to tell you how Walt Disney went from being a dreamer to building one of the biggest empires in global marketing and entertainment. Get ready to discover the principles behind his success and how you, too, can apply them to your financial and professional life. Welcome to Financial Resilience, where your finances meet success. When you think of Disney, you think of castles, magic, stories that make your imagination soar. But behind that magic, there are years of sacrifice, challenges, falls, and a strategic mind that knew how to negotiate and materialize his dreams. It's not just about creativity. It's about persistence, planning, resilience, and, above all, a clear vision, true to the principles that led him to success. Let's see how he did it. Disney principle number 1, visualization and perseverance. Walt Disney wasn't born into a wealthy family. In fact, he suffered several failures before finding success. But what set him apart from others was his ability to see beyond the difficulties of the moment. While others gave up in the face of failure, he kept going with a clear vision of what he wanted to build. How many times have you had a dream but gave up on it for fear of failure? Disney understood that every setback was just a part of the road to success. In the 1920s, his first animation company failed. When Walt Disney's company, Laugh-O-Gram Studios, went bankrupt, most would have given up. But what did Disney do? In an admirable display of stoicism, he packed his dreams and moved to Hollywood. There, with only $40 in his pocket, he started over. His ability to visualize success was key. He always said, "You can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world. But it takes people to make the dream a reality." He didn't just dream, he worked tirelessly to turn that vision into a reality. Disney principle number 2, organization and strategic planning. Did you know that Disneyland wasn't born by chance? Everything was meticulously planned, from the layout of the parks to the experience of each visitor. But what few people know is that before building Disneyland, Walt faced major financial challenges. He had to convince investors, banks, and even television networks to believe in his vision. This is where his negotiating skills come in, an often overlooked aspect. Walt Disney didn't just negotiate contracts, he negotiated dreams. He knew how to present his ideas in such a way that people not only wanted to invest in his project, but also be a part of it. Sometimes it's not just about having a great idea. It's about knowing how to sell it, how to inspire others to believe as much as you do in what you're creating. Disney was a master at that. Disney principle number 3, constant innovation. Walt Disney wasn't content with what already worked. Throughout his career, he always sought to do new things, to go beyond what the public expected. From the creation of the first animated feature film with Snow White in 1937, to the construction of Disneyland in 1955, his career was a constant challenge to what was possible. It wasn't just about creativity, it was about daring to innovate and break boundaries. Disney's innovation wasn't just technical, it was emotional. He understood how to connect with the emotions of the audience in a unique way. But beyond that, he understood that it wasn't enough to connect once, you had to do it constantly. That's the key. Never stop innovating. Think about this. How many times have you had an idea, but hesitated to move forward because it seemed risky? If there's one thing Disney teaches us, it's that innovating, while risky, always brings rewards. Disney principle number 4, income diversification. One of the biggest secrets to Walt Disney's success was his ability to diversify his income streams. He didn't limit himself to just animation. He created merchandise, television shows, movies, theme parks, and more. This diversification allowed him to not only survive, but thrive during difficult times. Each source of income fed another. For example, animated films became toys and attractions at Disneyland. It was all interconnected. This principle is applicable to any entrepreneur or business person today. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Look for ways to diversify your income and make sure your different projects support each other, like pieces of a puzzle. The turning point, the creation of Disneyland. Disneyland wasn't just a park, it was a revolution in entertainment. When Walt Disney decided to build the world's most famous theme park, it was a huge gamble. Many believed it was crazy, that no one would pay to enter a place to simply experience fantasy worlds. But Disney not only did it, he made it one of the most iconic places on the planet. This was the turning point in his career. Disneyland not only changed the world of entertainment, it also changed the way people experience dreams, a physical space where imagination and reality meet. Conclusion. The legacy of Walt Disney. Walt Disney didn't just leave us an entertainment empire. He left us an invaluable lesson: the power of a well-crafted, well-visualized, and well-executed idea. He showed us that with the right mix of perseverance, strategy, innovation, and the ability to sell a dream, we can transform not only our own lives, but also the lives of millions of people. He didn't just build an empire, he built a new way of seeing the world. So tell us, what are you going to do with your ideas today? Are you going to leave them as mere dreams? Or like Disney, are you going to act to make them a reality? Success is not reserved for just a select few. It's for those who are willing to work for it. Thanks to Walt Disney's tenacity, constant pursuit of perfection, and unwavering innovation, today, almost 100 years after his first film, we continue to connect deeply with his creations. We grew up with characters that have become part of our lives, reflecting universal values, dreams, and emotions. Disney didn't just build a company. He created an artistic and emotional legacy that has transcended generations. Every time we see Mickey, Elsa, or Simba, we don't just see cartoons. We see pieces of our childhood, of our humanity. Disney made us believe in magic, in the ability to dream, and above all, in the possibility of making those dreams come true. And so, from generation to generation, Disney remains one of the largest and most emotional companies of all time, bringing joy and hope to the hearts of millions around the world. Share in the comments what inspires you about Walt Disney's story and how you plan to apply these principles in your life. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel Financial Resilience, and hit the bell to receive more content that will help you build your own empire. See you in the next video. Financial Resilience.